Okay, Yoko.
Peace. Peace. Let's hope for peace. Let's hope for peace. Peace. Let's hope for peace. Peace. Let's hope for
Guten Morgen, meine Damen und Herren. This is the Peace Corps. What we're really doing is sending out a message to the world, but mainly to the youth, especially the youth or anybody really that's interested in protesting for peace or protesting against any forms of violence. And we say everybody's getting a bit heavy or a bit intellectual about it. Everybody's talking about peace, but nobody's doing anything about it except for a few people. And the things like the Grosvenor Square marches in London, the end product of it was just newspaper stories about riots and fighting. And we did the bed event in Amsterdam and the bag piece in Vienna, just to give people an idea that there's many ways of protest, and this is one of them, and anybody could grow their hair for peace, or give up a week of their holiday for peace, or sit in a bag for peace. Protest against peace anyway, but peacefully, because we think that peace is only got by peaceful methods, and that to fight the establishment with their own weapons is no good, because they always win, and they've been winning for thousands of years. They know how to play the game violence, and it's easier for them when they can recognize you and shoot you. But they don't know how to handle humor, and peaceful humor, and that's our message, really.
What do you think was the what was the biggest success in history last 300 years?
I haven't a clue.
Well, maybe it's still yet to happen, you see. That's why we're trying to do it. In other words, by very, very peaceful method to bring peace, instead of peace through violence. That's what we're trying to do. And if we succeed in that, that's the biggest happening yet in the last 300 years. Because it's never been done and nobody has really tried it, you see. And that's what we're doing.
What would you do in case of war?
How do you mean?
What would you do immediately? If you would wake up in the morning, read the newspapers, and they would tell you England is in war with France.
Well,
I'd die of fright.
No, I don't think that should happen. You talk as if something's going to happen aside of us. We are all in this, you see. We're all in the same society and in the same world, and everything that happens to us is our responsibility. Any violence going in the world is just a symbol of all the violent atmosphere that is in the world, you see. And when the Nazism persecuted Jewish people, that wasn't only Hitler who did it, or Germany who did it, but just a symbol of everybody in the world who had the feeling for persecution of Jews, you see. So we share everything, so that's not going to happen. If there's war suddenly, that's our fault,
So what do you think about the behavior of Austrians and Germans during the Second World War? Don't you think that they're a little bit more responsible than the others?
Not particularly.
No, not particularly, no. The whole world, if the whole world was really aware of it, and if the journalists and the communication media of those days were really aware of their responsibility as well, and they reported everything correct, which is almost impossible, I'm sure, but as much as possible. And if the whole world was aware of the responsibility, it could have been stopped, I'm sure.
Well, we know that Britain and a few other countries waited quite a long time before they made any decision about what to do. I'm not quite sure of the facts, but after Czechoslovakia and things like that, they could have stopped it earlier, but they wait until it's on the doorstep, until it involves their money or their territory.
Don't you think that there's a special type of politician that is voted by a special country? I don't think that
I don't think so, because
Hitler could ever be voted by the French, for instance.
Oh, come on, the French.
Just the type of.
Different types then. Okay, I mean,
every nation
will have a prototype.
Yes.
But you name. I think I was talking to one of the Austrian TV guys last night. I was saying, can you name me one European country which hasn't sort of raped the world? And he said Austria actually was the only one that didn't attack anybody else. They were always on the defensive. So I don't know whether that's true.
But we were silent in the wrong moment.
Okay, that's bad. I agree with that.
Yes,
that silence is bad. But I mean, there isn't one European country that hasn't had its Hitler one way or the other, including Britain. and what they did to India and in South Africa.
So let's
know.
go back to the future, So that's why we're here. We want to talk mainly to the young people in all over the world, because those are the people who are going to be the next generation. They are going to be the next world, And we just want to say we are with them. We're not preaching or anything like that. We want to be with them, and we are with them. And in our way, we're just announcing that we are open to all invitations or suggestions or anything to work for the world peace, you see. And we're doing it in our own way, which we think is the best for us. And also, the young people have to realize that this is just as bad as before the Second World War or right in the middle of it, that everything, all the violence that's happening in the world now are our responsibility. And if we don't really realize it and immediately start something, action, it's going to be bad, And it will be exactly like you said. One morning we find in the newspaper that the whole world is going to disappear,
I agree with you, but don't you think, it's affected through your behavior. I think it's okay, but for the rest, for a lot of people, through your behavior, they get suspicious. They don't think that this can be correct. People sitting under a tablecloth, protesting against wars. They don't think that
okay,
it is
before they criticize us, and if they want to criticize us, okay, go ahead, and they should do it in their own way, but do something,
So everybody should throw out his part of Hitler out of his soul.
Yes,
Yes,
we
precisely.
all have it in us. We're saying we want peace and we're staying in bed for peace, but I'm as violent as the next man.
Yes,
And I'm
yes.
sure Yoko
Yes,
is as
yes, of
violent,
course.
just as violent. We're violent people. I prefer myself when I'm non-violent. I prefer my friends when they're non-violent. It just makes for easier living.
And to
if we have
channel
if we have to
violence.
have violence, let's channel it.
Yes.
I don't know how. There's other people who can work out how to channel it, or give them somewhere to play and kill each other or something. But I don't want to be involved in their violence. I prefer to live in peace.
All you need is courage, You can just go out in the street now and take off all your clothes and just say, peace, and you'll be in the news, you see. Just courage. And if everybody gets courage, and of course they would, because they will think, all right, maybe this is a little bit embarrassing thing to do, but look at John and Yoko. They're doing worse, so I can do it, That's all we're trying to do.
So
You see?
you're putting courage also into the world by your deeds.
We
Yes.
hope so.
I hope so.
Now let's do the rest on the
Okay.
in the car because
Stay in bed.
look, little fly flitting about. It just makes you laugh here, not think.
What time is it?
It's time for it.
That's good.
Is it? Is it that late?
What?
9:30?
It's
Good morning. As I was saying about baggism, you see, you get in this bag and you jump out the window. Next thing you know, you got a policeman on your head. Do you want tea? What? 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 Oh, here's the chance. You want one before I do.
What?
Yes, I hadn't even got round to that. Could I have room service, please? Do you want toast?
Just what do you want? Coffee?
Tea.
Tea.
2 teas, please. Yeah, 902. Oh, and some toast, yes. Brown toast. Good morning, yes. Yeah, I know, and some toast. Brown toast, yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right.
This morning, you've got time for a hot home-cooked breakfast. Delicious and piping hot in only 3 microwave minutes.